Hello and welcome to episode 9 of our Let's Play series of All the Mods 9 No Frills. Now we're going to be doing something different today, and yes, we need to get more seeds, but first of all I want to craft a carpenter's table like so, and this is going to break things up a little bit. So just like before, we can insert whatever it is, logs or planks, and we can produce all kinds of textures just to decorate this place even more. I have some big plans for the next segment, or the episode rather, and one of the things I do need is to basically mix up the texture a bit. So yeah. So I've just cleared out this wall and I've made a tree farm. Now that's good for producing charcoal and other wood, but you know, you can do things manually by putting it in the furnace, but I have a better idea in mind, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Now after setting up the pipes underneath and putting one oak in here, we're going to manually shift right click, shift right click, shift right click on all of these, and that should transfer items into this storage container, and as you can see it's filling up. There's more that I'm going to show you as well. So great, you've got your charcoal which you can pull out, but what else can you do? Well, I put this lever for decoration. It doesn't matter if it's on or off. But what you can do next is you put the ore that you want to put in. Let's see if I got any. So you have this up here and this lever for decoration. What do you do if you want to produce ores? Now this would feed into here to produce the charcoal. At the moment it's got some ores in there, but we can always put some more in, like so. Let's just do 32 for now. Feed it from the top, it all goes down into there and emerges into this chest. Now if you wanted to do something a bit more sophisticated, you do the following. At the moment it has zinc dust, but we can also have tin. So I'm just going to crush that up. Just going to make 16. Let's use up the hammer. From the top we can put, from the top, low. Oh, I know what's up. We need to do this. So from the top, we put one tin dust and one zinc dust. Now, it won't automatically do anything just yet. Whoops. So already, what we need to do is create the input like so. It's going to go through this dust, and that's what you know. Then it's going to do the zinc dust, and it's going to be held in the hopper whilst this is cooking. So you can queue up your items as possible, and you know, like that's useful if you want to do things in sequence, and you obviously want to know what it's doing next. So for example, we just put more copper in there. Oops, I should have made it dust, never mind. And that's added to the queue now. So if you wanted to, you can create an item frame and put your choice of hammer in there, just so you know that's the oak chest that you can put minerals, and it's just a reminder. So now it's going through the zinc dust, which is going through here. And if you wanted to collect XP the old-fashioned way, I recommend knocking out one of these, or if you just wanted the logs, you can do, and using conventional smelter. And yeah, if you wanted to make things faster, obviously upgrade the furnace. Just remember that you need to increase, either have more farms pumping through here, or improve the land so it's not inferior farmland but something better. Now it looks like we haven't got any charcoal here, but that's because it's all being used up here. But this is a finite resource, so play around with it and see how you could make a better design, if you will. Experiment with this game. Now, I've kind of run out of pipes, so one of the things I need to do is create an item pipe, an energy pipe, fluid pipe, iron ingot, block of redstone, like so, and that produced 6 universal pipes. I need it for the next project to show you, which would be how to store your ores in an easy and convenient way. So like so, we produce a dropper by having redstone and cobble, some redstone and iron ingots. We produce this. Easy. What else do we need? Energy pipe. Like so. We produce that. What else do we need? Fluid pipe. See? It's not that hard. All you need is redstone and redstone blocks, etc. So then we just produce some universal pipes. Like so. Like so. Like so. You get the idea. Now if you wanted to have the pipes not obfuscating the view, you just do the following. You dig down and you get your universal pipes like so, and you just connect underneath like that, and then you cover it up. It's easy as pie. Now if you wanted to move things underground, you can do. I'd recommend having a buffer here and making sure that when you equip your wrench you can pull items to and from like so, and you can switch it off as well, just so you can manually take things from here. That's if you wanted to do so. Now I recommend leaving enough room so you don't have pipes clogging up your walking space, as well as leaving a gap here so you can walk through and build on top of the network rather than have to necessarily delete everything or take pipes out. Now I've not completely set up the automation just yet, but as you can see I've put one ingot here in each of these drawers like so. So all we need to do now is check what we got in here. As you can see, we turn on this, shift right click. It's with transfer here, which will buffer, which would tell you what's coming through. That's why I suggested this block in the first place. Then that should go through here with time to here, and as you can see we've already got zinc, tin ingot and copper, and it's empty as like so. Grab a hammer, put it in the top like this, then we make more copper, put it in there. It's gone through the chest, it's gone through the buffer. And yeah, that's how it works. It'll take a bit of time along of a distance, but it's smelting as we speak, so there we go. And there's the buffer to show you what's cooking. So you can count what's going through, like so. Goes through the buffer and into here and here. I've run out of redstone, so I'm going to go on off camera, but that was just a demonstration, and you can put a lever here if you want to stop it from doing that. And just as an idea, you could compact this setup by having functional drawers like so. For now, I'll put nuggets or copper blocks, but you can put copper sheets or anything else that you feel like doing, and yeah, that could be fed into a pipe as well, or you can manually sort it out yourself. And yeah, I'm going to mine for some redstone to continue the build. And after mining, we have our redstone seed ready, so let's watch the magic. We collect the redstone seed. Now all we need to do is plant it. That's unlocked some quest rewards for us. So let's see what we get. We get rewards for that. Also we get a tier 3 seed bag, and it could be anything. Let's see what we get, shall we? Tertium gemstone. Okay, cool. Put the farmland in. Redstone seed. And now we should passively be able to grow some redstone, which will drop into here, along with more seeds which you can repopulate along here. And once we get enough redstone essence, we can create 12 redstone dust. Now since we upgraded to an iron furnace, you can see now that this has stopped producing logs. The sticks are in the way. How do we solve this? Well, it's quite simple. We create more hopper botany pot systems, and we connect it into the universal pipe like so underneath, but we take out the sticks anyway, so we know that there's space for logs. So I'm going to do that in just a jiff. Now I'm showing this step because I feel like it's important for you to know, is that it's going to be quite difficult to obviously function properly because it's in the way. One thing you do is you don't do this, you take that out, you have your wrench, and you transfer it like so. So we got logs here which is being transferred, and you can see that can be a problem, but not to worry, there is an easy solution to this fix. Now I'm going to demonstrate a problem, and here's the solution. In case you're wondering why I can't do this, it will filter into here. You can use the universal pipe to connect, but as you can see, it's connecting, going output straight to the hopper. We don't want this to happen, so this is what we do. Before I show you how it should be done, this is a problem solving in case you're doing your own setup, is that if I try to do this, which you might think is an easy solution, it will just empty out all of these contents, which is not what you want to do. You want to dig out a section like so and have a place where you can leave. And now we should be able to place the pipes behind us to save on space and clutter. Put an empty drawer like so. It's already being filled up, but don't worry. Trying to resolve this, and you're probably wondering why is it happening again. It's because there is a pipe here and we don't want that happening. So what we need to do is, if you want to keep it like so, is we need to move this either here, or if you want to keep it vertical, we shift and right click here. So all the wood should theory go back into here, and make sure that the back of here is also doing the same as well. So we continue the next steps as well. And now you can see it's transferring. So we need to shift and right click like so. Put hop a botany pot there, and now we've run into a new problem. So what's the solution to this? You can do it in two ways. You can either shift, right click and go like this, in which case the problem should resolve itself, or you can do the following if you rather have something a bit more aesthetic. Now this should work, and I'm just opening up the wall so you can see what I've done. I've moved back the pipe a bit, and this enables us to block it off like so, and also it means that we could say just put in, we can just put like so it matches up with the top. We put a pot on top and right here. Now before you do any of these steps, you need to make sure that this below is going to be receiving, outputting, sorry, like so, like so. So all we need to do now is put the oak sapling in, and this time we're going to use tertium, and we're going to do this as well, like so. It should be using the same network, and you should be problem free. And this is a lot more simpler to edit as well. So we just do it again, like so, like so. And again, because it doesn't recognize it as something, you have to do the exact same step as before. Right click and right click. So put the drawer in and right click, and it's really as simple as that. But it's easy to forget if you don't do it. Right click. I haven't got any more hopper botany pots, but as you can see, we now have a net positive input of wood, and that's working just as it should, and our oak drawer is getting full. So you could obviously upgrade it, or use it up, however you want to do. And yeah, so it should still deposit stuff here, and if it doesn't make any sense, honestly it does. It feeds through here, goes back up here, around here. It's all in the same network. It's serial, and that's the buffer. Now if you don't want to hiccup, you can shift right click like so, shift right click like so, and we just put a block in on top. We do the same, like shift right click as I just mentioned before. And shift right click. So I'm just going to do the finishing touches. And I'll be right back. And now we've improved our production of wood and we're in the surplus, we can be ready to upgrade like so. And we can go one step further and get a diamond tier upgrade. Which thankfully we should be able to do because we have diamonds. And like so, produce this, and we shift to right click. It's gonna have the animation go, so don't worry about that. You do so like that. Put the lever back on, and once it's full up again, it should still work. But that covers the basics, and you can do a lot more with this setup. So I just did a bit of decoration, and as you can see, we've got space for ingots, and you can always create more space, just create the corridor a bit longer. So just like before, put the aluminium dust, and I've explained this before, 1, 2, 3, it goes all the way down here, and it should be processed here. It's going to take some time. Yep, we've got it through. We'll go through the pipe system, and it's no longer in a chest. But as you can see, I've filled out the slots with aluminium. Oh, it went here. Okay, so what you need to be aware of is it will go to nearest drawer. So we're going to take that out, put that there. So I should probably fill it out with other materials, just so that doesn't happen. But yeah, and I can show you down here, it's a maintenance tunnel. You can always add more underneath if you wanted to. So you can avoid that by adding in a blocker. So let's try something different, shall we? We're going to surround obsidian with 4 ingots to make obsidian with iron. From obsidian with iron, we're going to put it in the top of this chest here. That should be smelting. It should go in here. Let's see. Yeah, it's come through, and it's come through there. So it works. So there you have it. That's all we have time for. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoy the content. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more of this. It really helps a small channel like myself. Bye.